Hey everybody, it's Rick Trummer from Mid-South Color Lab, and welcome to our new feature, which is the tip of the week. In this feature, we're going to be discussing a wide range of topics, but this week we're going to be getting into a little bit of Photoshop, and I'm giving you the glass glare tip of the week, again from Mid-South Color Lab. So we are so honored to be able to present this for you. We're very excited about what we're going to be able to do with it. And we're always going to be out there posting on Thursday. So come back next Thursday for the next tip of the week. And if you have any thoughts something that you want to learn about, come on back and we'll make sure to put it in. So this week we're going to be talking specifically about dealing with glass glare. So let's take a look at some of those things. Now, first of all, I'm not going to take full credit for this because Don Emmerich, who's probably one of the greatest Photoshop people of all time, actually taught me this original technique going back many, many years ago. I've added a few little things here and there, but not too much because once Don touches something, it's perfected. But I wanted to pass a little technique along to you. So the first thing that you have to do when you're doing one of these sessions is you've got the glasses on. A lot of people like to light around it, but you don't have to go to that much trouble. Go ahead and photograph the session. Make sure that you get a couple sets of just the eyes without the glasses on. So you can see here, we actually have the subject that doesn't have the actual glasses in. That's going to be key to our process. Doesn't matter what the tilt is, we just want to make sure that it's kind of in the same direction. So I normally try to get at least one shot of every direction that they're in. Head tilt, whatever, just have them pull the glasses off real quick, take a quick snap, make sure you got it clear, and then go ahead and bring it into Photoshop. So what we're going to do is I'm just using the marquee tool here, and I'm going to grab the actual eyes. So I'm grabbing a section around. You can see I've grabbed a lot more than just the eyes, and that's okay. I'm just going to cut that out, and I'm going to drop them over to this particular file right here. So you can see that it's smaller than the file that I have up. That's okay. My source file then is finished, so I don't need the source file any longer. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to get it in tight to this particular shot. Once you're in tight, then we'll be able to do some maneuvering with this. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to switch the eye layer, the layer that doesn't have the glasses on. We're going to be switching that over here. If you take a look, we're going to be switching that from normal and we're going to go down to different. Now, a lot of people are going, whoa, wait a minute, why are you going down to the difference area? Well, what I'm searching for, or what I'm looking for, is to be able to have this kind of black item here. It's giving us the difference between the foreground and the background. And that's going to be key because when we line the eyes up, you can see that what we really are looking for is that we're going to have a solid black area in the eye area. As you can see with this shot, the eyes don't quite line up. So what we're going to do is do a Command T or Control T, depending if you're Mac or PC. Hold down your Shift key, and we're going to make the eyes just a little bit bigger. You can see it's a little bit smaller. And then we're going to line them back up again. And again, you can see that we're almost close. I'm going to go ahead and lock it there. Next thing to do is with the Command T, what we're going to do is we're going to grab the pivot point, which is normally set for the center of the image, and we're going to move it to the eye that we've already lined up, which in this case is the left-hand side. So we're going to line that up, and now that is the pivot point that's going to be able to bring the other eye in. Now, as you can see, I'm just a tidge too big. So holding down that Shift key, I'm just going to bring the eye down right there. As you can see, I've now got these eyes lined up pretty well. Once I have the sizing and the eyes lined up, I'm going to go ahead and hit return. And from here then, I'll switch the layer back. From difference, we're now going to go to the normal setting. So we're going to go all the way back up to the normal setting. Now, you can see that we have just the layer over the top. Now what we want to do is we're going to go ahead and add that layer mask. So come down here add the new layer mask, and we're now going to inverse that. We're going to turn it around. So Command or Control I will turn, of course, that particular piece off. Remember, black hides, white reveals. So we're now going to take our brush tool up here in our tool menu. Just take your brush tool, or you can click on B if you're a shortcut person. You're going to want white in the foreground. So come on down, make sure that you have white in the foreground. I like to clear this out first by clicking on or resetting the default foreground and background colors, just to make sure that you have a whole white. And then I'm going to come in and get in a little closer, and I'm going to grab, I personally, again, like to have my brush at 0 hardness. Completely up to you what you want to do there, but for me, I like a lot of feather. And now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in and reveal the eyes. Now the key is that you got to leave a little bit in there, because you have to have the idea that the glasses are real instead of you pulled the lenses out or whatever. So I want the outside to remain there. That way it looks like the eyeglasses are still on. And that's the key to the process. So here you go. Glass glare, on, off. Very quick way of being able to go in and take a look at this particular item. So that's the tip of the week from Rick Trummer at midsouthcolorlab.com. Again, come back for us next week, and we'll be discussing something else. And like I said, if you do want us to discuss something or bring it up online, by all means, just write us and let us know. Until next week, take care, have a great week, and I'm looking forward to doing this series with you.